Now let us discuss a very small but very important topic. It is a very important topic because we are going to use it in a large number of cases. This is called free body diagram. This is actually a diagram of all the forces that are being applied on a body, and we draw this diagram in the simplest manner so that we can analyze the situation properly and there is no confusion regarding the how a forces are applied or at what angles the forces are applied. So we can say that it is the free body diagram is a diagram showing all forces acting on a body using vector arrows, using vectors, considering the body as point mass. What does it mean? Why do we mean by this? Let us do the same example that we did in the last video, that a mass is being hung with the help of a string. Now we know that there will be mg, the weight of the mass, that will be acting downwards, and because of this there will be tension generated in the string in the upward direction. Now if we draw the free body diagram of this situation, then the body is considered as point mass. That means we are going to represent this body with the help of a point, and then we will use vectors to show the forces. So here mg is applied in the downward direction, vertically downward direction, so this will be our mg, and the tension that is generated in the string will be in upward direction. So if this body is A, this will be the free body diagram of this given situation. Or let us take another example. Let us say a box is lying on the floor, and a boy is applying force in this direction. So what are all the forces that are being applied in this system? We can say there will be one normal reaction, a normal force in the downward direction, and we know that this force is mg. Because of mg on this surface, the surface will offer a reactionary force in the opposite direction, which is the normal reaction force perpendicular to the surface. So these are two forces. Another force is applied by the boy in this direction at an angle. So we can say that there is this force F, which is acting at an angle, let us say theta. Let us say it is applied by theta. Now this is the actual situation diagram. But if we draw the free body diagram of this block, then this block will be first of all considered a point. Then we will represent all the applying forces in the form of arrows. So mg is in downward direction, so this will show mg. Then n is in upward direction, so another vector in upward direction, which is n. Now this force is applied in this direction, so we can directly use this direction as this, and it is being applied at a angle theta with the horizontal. So if we draw the horizontal, this will be angle theta, this will be F. Now this will be the free body diagram. Now with the use of this free body diagram, we can also find the rectangular components of F. If we divide F in the rectangular components, then in this direction there will be F cos theta, and in this vertically downward direction there will be F sin theta. So the total force in the downward direction will be mg plus F sin theta. F cos theta is in this direction, and normal reactionary force in the upward direction. So this is what is meant by free body diagram. Make sure you understand this concept, which is going to be used very widely.